So I just went for a run. 4:30. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So on this run, I realized direct perception of reality, direct perception of the truth, leads you deeper into universal understanding. Most of the time, we are looking at our lives from the way we want to look at it, from our perspective, from our bias, from our desire to be right, from the ego. You know what I'm saying? But what made me realize this was, so in the military, in the Marines, you have obviously what's called cadence when you're on a run. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, stuff like that. So as I'm running, it made me realize that all of this stuff was still so programmed into me. When I got to a point of like, oh, I can't run no more, what comes out of you is truly what's ingrained into you, what's in your subconscious. So that fight or flight, you know what I'm saying? Since most of the time we live here on earth in a state of fight or flight, because we live in a capitalistic society that's based on survival and competition, most of us are programming our subconscious to grab hold of toxicity. You feel me? We have been programmed to feel like toxic is normal, and a harmful state is normal. But that's because we are not in direct perception of the truth of reality. How do you see the truth of reality? Open your mind, open your eyes, read for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do not go along with the trends of society. Look at things that everything the world tells you is bad. Delve into it. Get an understanding of the dark side of life. The dark side, you know what I'm saying? Open yourself up to the things that normal people, again, air quotes, normal people, feel like feel like you shouldn't be doing it. If normal people feel like you shouldn't be doing it, then that's what you should be doing, because most people out here are zombified or dead in their conscious awareness, you know what I'm saying? Most people are resonating at such a low level that they can't even begin to see their own life goals and life vision with clarity enough to pursue it. So most people end up living a life they don't want to live because they are not in direct perception of the truth. We live with these biases and these desires for reality to be the way it is, and that is what causes us internal discomfort. As opposed to go and create a new reality, we sit back and desire for things to change without even understanding implications of that change, which means what comes on the back end of that and what comes as far as the amount of work you got to put in. You know what I'm saying? And because we are constantly lying to ourselves, because we live in a state of fear, of hurting, of being wrong, of people judging us, we are never seeing the truth of reality. You understand? From a kid, when they inject you with mercury, you know what I'm saying? These things that poison your mind, poison your thinking. I'm 26, you know what I'm saying? All the way up until, I guess, a couple years ago when I had my spiritual awakening. But just understanding, like, once I started to see the truth within myself, the truth within reality revealed itself to me so effortlessly. But I also understand that everybody walking around is so afraid to be themselves, to see the truth of themselves. Most people want to know, like, okay, how does this work in the universe? Or how does this work in the world? Or why am I suffering this way? But nobody wants to look at the truth within themselves. Like, that is the absolute reality. Breaking down your psyche, because your psyche is what's projecting your reality. And as we look at the media, social media, you know, the internet, YouTube, even as I'm sitting here talking, it's so many lies and false truths being thrown in the mix, you know what I'm saying, with all of this sacred information. So, like I say again, the ultimate reality. So I feel like that's what I'm here to give everybody, an understanding of the ultimate reality based on my research, you know what I'm saying, my time put in, and just giving back to everybody what I feel like is already for everybody anyway. I'm just the one to take the lead and find the truth. So understand, it's all about finding the highest reality possible. Reality is only what you tell yourself. So if you get to this level of understanding, right? We feel like, I got it now. Okay, I know about chakras. I know about the zodiac signs. I feel like I got it. I know these buzzwords. Cool. I'm spiritual. I'm woke. No, it's layers. Like Meek says, levels to this shit. Keep going.